Hello and welcome to this new video of Horizon Zero Dawn. We are close to discovering the Zero Dawn and what it is. I'm sure it's fucking cloning.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doc, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Okay.
Want to discuss?
Oof. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too.
Why would he be in the project?
I kept zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Hi, doggy.
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since,
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Yeah, why do you think that was a good thing?
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
That's
Medical.
not what they think they're doing. I'm pretty sure it's about cloning. Was that guy had a clue of what it was going to be?
Data intact.
Fuck.
Initiating playback.
Why are those cutscenes with such huge subtitles too?
And it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system.
Why'd you give her an appearance?
She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake. Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before.
I don't think she's AI.
Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all.
Their faces.
That's just the start.
The
We don't have
malware.
to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully
Hades.
automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important,
So basically the idea was to let the Earth and everyone die,
how Gaia will
and then have an
generate
AI
those
redo
deactivation
everything?
codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks.
So you mean the new robots are good?
The Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings spawned at cradle facilities.
That explains why Hades wants to kill me.
The vast archive of human knowledge and
I made an
cultural
oopsie.
achievements from which they will learn of us, our world,
Oh.
and most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, by a machine. A machine creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me?
But it wants to kill you because you're kind of getting rid of every single fucking machine.
And Hephaestus, taking over Cyan. I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves we weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still
It's kind of funny that basically machines were the downfall, and they decided
I can't feel the back of my tongue.
what could fix
I
this?
could tell you I'd believe in this.
Machines!
Damage is too great, too extensive, too complete.
Okay.
With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No. Life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
Yeah.
You grow old together with your loved ones in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Okay, just got out, I guess. What up, Ron?
Alert.
See to make sure I behave this time.
Inaccessible.
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted.
What is that?
Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse.
Trinity Shackles?
Is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist.
From the Death Stranding.
It's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You don't...
Oh.
Get your hands off me!
They force a guy in? Why? What's the point? Like, the other one, like, wanted to fucking die. Just let him live if he wants to live.
Intruder!
Or
Get her!
leave, I guess.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Okay, I'll try. I promise nothing.
Am I done?
Can you fucking heal? Thank you.
Feel me.
Okay, give me that now. Thank you.
We'll eat before
My turn. There, I didn't die. Happy? Little bitch. I need to see those shackles. Yeah, that's from Death Stranding. That's the, I forget the name. Let's see, the mysterious item is valuable only to the most curious merchants. Shackles made from an unknown smooth material. So that's cute. There's a crossover with Death Stranding in this game, and there's a crossover with the Horizon Zero Dawn in Death Stranding.
Back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them, but maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck,
I mean, because there was going to be no more nature because the machines would have to destroy it.
Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate.
Channing Tatum?
You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn?
Ooh.
Sign me up.
Hopefully it's good porn.
It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history?
Yeah.
Is this right?
No.
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now? And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate.
I think I know exactly why you guys have been chosen.
But for the sake of my family,
because you can't fucking stop talking. So it's really great to build a database.
It must be able to speak from beyond
I swear to God.
and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative?
Another one of these.
Nothingness.
Need to find the right configuration.
For there to have been all this, and then
Okay then.
And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this.
Left, up, left,
when the
down,
project
right.
is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Well, it's probably not open because I didn't do that one.
Hey.
Oh,
I'm
thanks.
done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Oh, somehow it works. Okay then. But there's two. What's the other one for? Can I open it?
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Oh, I see now. I go this way to get the part missing, and then I open the other one somehow. I am so lucky that that part was here.
Looks intact.
Ooh, stuff. Get mine now, bitches. Woo. Why is it Q? Why not E?
That should do the trick.
Okay, so the code is
Get that door open.
up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. Right? Up, left, down, right, up. Oh my god, it's in reverse, you piece of shit. So it's down. Fuck. It's down. But it is left. Then up. Then right. Well, it is okay. And then down. Why did you do that?
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Cookies! Hopefully. I'm hungry. With chocolate
Eclipse.
chips.
They're here.
How the fuck?
Lines look good.
I literally
It's up
just...
there. Second floor.
Oh, okay. Why didn't I just follow them?
So much for avoiding contact.
Thank God there's no echo in this place, right?
Not sure what that was.
Same. Not too sure. We should check, maybe. Okay, don't touch it. I did it. I didn't do it.
We're under attack. You won't survive this.
I'll survive everything you can throw at me. Just try me.
Inaccessible. Elevators non-operating. Stairwells have collapsed.
No, you! You piece of shit. I can't see shit. Yeah, I can. Okay, fuck you. Perfect!
That's the last of them.
Alert. H-lock structural failure.
Anti-lock?
Repeat.
Neat.
Or not.
Here, the curve.
Oh, cool, you got a gun. Can I get it? Oh, two of you got a gun. Can I get at least one? Give me one. Awesome. Thank you. My turn to get the gun.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Oh,
Get
really?
moving. You have to find Gaia.
I'll find it. Don't worry.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
The what?
As the name
Margot
might tip
Shen.
you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the...
It's fingers. It's an AI. Shut the fuck up.
knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a
An AI has no gender.
to wield the hammer. Encoded as software.
Don't give an AI a social construct, for fuck's sake.
Real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with
It's-
fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
You don't need to.
Festus was part of a system designed to save life. Why would it use cyan to make a cauldron? And churn out machines with no other purpose than to kill people?
Somehow it's gone rogue. I don't understand why or how. But whatever the reason, it explains why machines have become more dangerous over the years.
Because humans have come back and they kind of fuck up everything. That's basically why. It's trying to like make sure to like
I think this is it.
have the whole thing work.
Elizabeth Sobek's
And
office.
you guys aren't helping because you're trying to get rid of the
There's got to
machine.
be a way
Dumb
inside.
fuck.
Keep looking.
It's not that hard to guess.
Careful now.
So it realized that one of its core functions was working against itself. God, the human factor didn't help. It's always the main fault in security. The human factor. Oh my
Welcome
fucking
to
god.
Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until
Good for you.
recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional,
The fuck?
I devoted my career to the preservation
The
of
Wi-Fi
human
here?
knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense.
God, is there anywhere where I can save in this game?
Implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously.
How do I know if the game has saved, by the
Construction
way?
of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy.
Oh, come on now.
Here we go.
Bleed for the shadow.
No. Oof.
Fight!
I am fighting, don't worry. I kinda wanna save and stop the stream because my dog wants to go out, but like
You can't invade
there
the
isn't
shadow.
really any save point here. I guess the game did tell me it was a point of no return, but I didn't expect it to be a point of no save point.
Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Mushrooms. Those mushrooms go everywhere. Well, there seems to be no logs around here, which is good for me. That means less listening to stuff. Oh, fuck. It almost looked like an elevator, didn't it? I'm checking if there's any like audio log or some shit that I might be missing. I know I complain about having to listen to them, but I kind of want to understand the fucking story, and the game forces you to listen to them. Also, there's text, but fuck the text.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now,
Oh.
I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the? What? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time.
Oh.
I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do.
Yeah, I'm coming, Luna.
Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over.
That's why Hades is starting.
Not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one. Blank slate. And then, only then, does the hand steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial.
That sounds awful, though.
Good, of course, but still, kind of metal.
It is
so
very
welcome
metal.
To Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
Because you're
And
trying
I
to
want end up
stop
in the wreckage
it!
of a pharaoh titan getting worshipped by the
dumb
eclipse
fuck!
of some kind of god.
Ah!
If Hephaestus went rogue, why not Hades too?
None of them went rogue!
Why?
They had to take over because of the human factor!
Perhaps we'll find the answer.
You already have the answer, you just can't fucking think about it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video of Rise into Dawn. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time in the next video. Bye bye.